We believe that if you follow the advice on this DVD, the impact of these strategies on your child's development of reading and writing skills will be huge. Now, so often parents are asked to listen to their child read at night or to help them to improve their writing. However, parents aren't given any training on how to do this. This DVD will teach you how to help your child develop essential literacy skills. It will show you how to set your child up for success in reading and writing. Before your child can start reading, they need to be able to identify the letters of the alphabet and the main sounds that they make.
When they start to learn the letters, don't give them the whole 26 letters at once.
When they know the alphabet, then you can introduce sight words. Start off with names of objects around the house. So instead of a T in the toilet, you could actually write the word toilet on a flashcard and put it in that room.
When your child can identify several words around the house, then you can start making flashcards using the 100 most commonly used words. Put them around the house, play lots of games with them, and get them to learn those words off by heart. When you read a book with a young child, it's really important that they have some prior knowledge of what the book's going to be about. So, choose a book with your child, have a look at the cover, look at the pictures on the cover, look at the title, and then go through the book and look at the illustrations or pictures and ask your child if they can predict what the story is going to be about reading. Because if they try to read this and they don't know that a caterpillar spins a cocoon, they're going to have a lot of trouble understanding some of these words like cocoon. And now, after you've gone through all the pictures in the book, go back to the beginning and say to your child, well, what do you think this book is going to be about? And this will help with their prediction skills while they're reading, and it will also... Now you can see the way I'm trying to make my voice sound natural and flowing. It's very important that your child doesn't read word by word, because if they're reading word by word, they're not... After you've read the book to your child, then go through any difficult words that they may come across in that book that you think they may have problems with. Now, as they're reading through the book, ask them questions occasionally, not all the time, just occasionally, to check on their comprehension. You might ask questions like, well, what was that about? What happened then? Or what do you think? Another strategy that we used was going back and rereading the sentence. As well as using the initial sound to predict what the word was going to be, we looked for little words within the word. And in nibbled, we saw the little word nib. Now, for example, just say the child had trouble reading little and beautiful. I'd write them on flashcards. Sometimes young children have trouble with tracking the words on a page, and their eyes tend to jump around and they'll grab words from one line to the next. Writing, like all skills, improves with practice. Encourage your young child to participate in everyday writing activities around the house and in their family life. And here are a few examples of how you can do this.
Use a message whiteboard in your house to communicate with your family and allow your young child to write their messages on the whiteboard as well.
Write a family journal about a special holiday, trip, or family experience. This is an example of how you would brainstorm a story with a young child. After they have finished brainstorming all of their ideas, the next step is to break it into sections. Now, these ideas here are going to form a narrative story, and a narrative story has 3 parts. Another way that you can make sure that your child has the clear progression of the story in their head before they start writing is to ask them to draw a story map. Step 4 in the writing process is editing. Now, a great way to train your child to edit properly is to get them to use an editing checklist. Questions that your child can ask themselves as they're editing their work include, once again, does it make sense? Have I used different sentence starters? Now, this is a really great way that you can help your child's writing, because often young children will start their sentences with the same word. For example, they might start every sentence with then.
Do you want your child to be a successful reader? Do you want them to believe that they are a great reader? Then you need to know what to do before your child reads a book. Also, the 5-step writing process will vastly improve the quality of your child's written pieces.